slip up, trying to get a sense. Cautious at this point. Would you execute any trades?
Not execute any trades, but I think this tells you that the third attempt towards 26,000 mark.
Yes.
Slight nervousness for the index traders closer to this 26,000 levels. Of course, on the back of the anticipated results which is there tomorrow. So I think that could probably keep the markets under slight bit of a check over here. Nothing much to sort of concern about, because the market breadth is still quite positive, I would say, not extremely favored like what we had, I think, yesterday or day before, where the advanced decline ratio was significantly on the higher side. But then nothing much to complain, because till the time you see follow through up move for the indices, the Nifty heading slowly and gradually on the upside, we may expect that you might have those one-off days when the index just about consolidates or slips up from the day's high. So broadly, yeah, I think the view remains positive. It says that 26,000 mark is acting as a bit of a resistance of sorts, and little bit difficult for the markets to climb and surpass above those levels. Hopefully, post the event out of the way, we may have a clear headway towards 26,000 mark and above.
And Kunal, your picks in this market?
So I'll go with a couple of buy calls. We flagged off Muthoot Finance in the morning. That stock is doing reasonably well. It's up closer to the targets which we'd expected at 3,400ish odd levels. So I think traders could look at a fresh trade over here for Muthoot Finance, expecting the gold prices to keep on remaining buoyant. So 34.50 broadly as a target for the stock, and now stop loss could be traded to 33.50 for traders who are looking at a fresh buy. Vodafone Idea comes back into the breakout mode. The stock climbed above the 10.5 levels which we had anticipated. So now we can look at the revised targets of 11.2 for the stock and stop loss at 10.4.
Okay, so those are your two picks for this afternoon. But Kunal, defense stocks, bit of pressure today. Now I know that some of that is fundamental in terms of its reasoning, but give us the technicals. Would you stay away at this point? You were particularly bullish with regard to the defense counters led by BEL.
Yeah.
But so what's the take now?
BEL still looks to be the strongest amongst the entire pack. I think HAL post results yesterday has taken a bit of a setback.
Yes.
So maybe I think the stock will take a couple of days for itself to get back into some bit of a support. We need to see whether the stock holds on to the crucial supports. I think today also HAL managed to hit a swing low of 46.30, 46.40 thereabouts. So maybe a retest of that level over the next couple of days could be a good judge whether the stock has found good support or not over the near term. But broadly, yeah, I think the view for the entire defense pack remains on the positive side. It's just that, like what we had last week also, where many of the defense names are not moving in a synchronized manner. So you have to be a little bit more choosy and specific about which stock to enter and what levels.
Okay, so that's the take with regard to some of the defense names. But Asian Paints and Ashok Leyland are the two other big counters which are making moves. Let me first talk about Asian Paints. Kunal, when we spoke this morning, you spoke about a multi-month breakout on an Asian Paints. You said that there are some gaps which have been filled up. You also spoke about the fact that 3,000 could well be on the cards, but we're very close to 3,000 now. Would you stop at 3,000? Would you wager a call to increase that? Give us a sense there.
No, I think there could be a possibility that maybe over the next 1 or 2 days, the stock may start to face a little bit of resistances, because right now what's happening is that the RSIs on the daily and especially on the hourly charts for Asian Paints are entering into slight overbought territories. So that will probably keep the markets, the stock under a little bit of a check. And then look at it this way, even the markets are facing some resistances at the 26,000 mark. So I think in that sense also, it could be a good enough zone where the stock may just about consolidate. So the bias is on the upside. 3,000 still remains to be the target now, but we have since very close to those kind of levels. I would expect the pace of the rally to slow down a little bit for Asian Paints.
Okay, so not as bullish after today's move, it seems. Is that just about fair?
Yeah, from a trading angle, yeah, not as bullish, because the risk reward is not in your favor. You are looking at 70-80 points on the upside, which is not meaningful.
Fair.